In the previous video, we have completed vertebral column, and now in this video, we are going to learn the ribs and rib cage. जैसे कि हमें पता है कि in human being there are 12 pairs of ribs. कितने? 12 pairs of ribs. So first, in human being there are 12 pairs of ribs. टोटल कितने हैं? तो टोटल देयर आर 24 ribs. अब ईच रिब जो है, ईच रिब कैसे कनेक्ट है? ईच रिब इज कनेक्टेड डॉर्सली मतलब बैक साइड टू द वर्टेब्रल कॉलम एंड वेंट्रली मतलब सामने वाले साइड टू द सिंगल स्टर्नम बोन्स. सो नेक्स्ट वन इज ईच रिब इज कनेक्टेड. कैसा कनेक्शन है? ईच रिब इज कनेक्टेड dorsally to vertebral column and ventrally सामने वाले साइड से ventrally to sternum. Right? Dorsal side vertebral column से attached है and ventrally it is attached to the sternum. Sternum क्या है? तो sternum is single flat bone. एक ही है सिंगल फ्लैट बोन. कहाँ है? प्रेजेंट ऑन वेंट्रल मिडलाइन ऑफ थोरैक्स. तो क्या है स्टर्नम? क्या है स्टर्नम? एक सिंगल फ्लैट बोन है प्रेजेंट ऑन ventral midline of the thorax. सामने वाले सेक्शन. So it's a single flat bone present on the ventral midline of the thorax. Right? अब इसका हम स्ट्रक्चर निकालेंगे कि how it is connected. So it is this is a one rib. एक rib है which is connected to ventrally to sternum. किससे अटैच है? sternum से अटैच है ventrally. Right? through कैसे? through hyaline cartilage से अटैच. मतलब जो वेंट्रल साइड से इट इज अटैच टू द स्टर्नम बोन, इट इज अटैच विद हाइलाइन कार्टिलेज. दिस इज हाइलाइन कार्टिलेज. whereas dorsally it is attached to किसको अटैच है? dorsally it is attached to vertebral column, and this is not the cartilage, it is the bony part. It is attached to the bones मतलब harder parts. So this is bony. Right? So attached to dorsally through bones and attached ventrally to sternum through hyaline cartilage. Hyaline cartilage मतलब clear. इलास्टिक होते हैं, व्हाइट होते हैं. कोलेजन मतलब व्हाइट है, इलास्टिक मतलब येलो. सो दिस इज हाइलाइन कार्टिलेज क्लियर. अब जो ईच रिब जो है, दैट ईच रिब इज कॉल्ड एज बाइसेफेलिक. क्या कहते हैं? इट इज बाइसेफेलिक. ईच रिब इज बाइसेफेलिक. व्हाई बाइसेफेलिक? बिकॉज़ इट हैव टू heads dorsally, and dorsally it is connected to vertebral column. Why it is bicephalic? Because each rib has two articulation surface. इसमें दो articulation surface है in the form of the head and which is attached to the vertebral column. जैसे कि हमने प्रीवियस वीडियो में देखा कि हमारा जो स्कल है, दिस इज डाइकॉन्डाइलिक. इट हैव टू आर्टिकुलेशन. दैट वीडियो में मैंने कहा था एट्रिकुलेशन, बट दैट इज नॉट एट्रिकुलेशन, इट इज द आर्टिकुलेशन. So it has two articulation surface which join to the vertebral column. Right? Therefore, each rib is bicephalic. Each rib is bicephalic. अब जो रिब्स है जितने हैं 24 these are classified into the three categories. Number one is true ribs. Number two are false ribs. And number three are floating ribs. So these are the three types of the ribs. क्यों है that depending on their position वो कैसे कैसे vertebral column and sternum को connected है considering that true ribs, false ribs and floating ribs. अब इसके बाद हम ribs का structure निकालेंगे so that we can see the rib cage, right? So now next rib cage का डायग्राम निकालें कैसे कैसे अटैच तो हमें पता है कि ribs are attached ventrally to the sternum. So this is prosternum, this is prosternum, and then this is mesosternum, mesosternum, and prosternum. This is complete sternum. This two, this is sternum. And कहाँ है sternum? तो sternum is single flat bone present ventrally on mid thoracic midline of the thorax. So ventral part और it is located ventrally. कैसा है? तो सिंगल है. कैसा है? तो फ्लैट है. राइट? तो इस पार्ट को हम कहते हैं फर्स्ट पार्ट जो है दैट इज प्रोस्टर्नम एंड ये जो पार्ट है दैट इज मेसोस्टर्नम. सो प्रो एंड मेसोस्टर्नम पूरा का पूरा क्या है? स्टर्नम. अब फर्स्ट पेयर ऑफ रिब जो है इट इज अटैच्ड टू दिस पार्ट. This is first rib. First rib is attached to the prosternum. फिर निकलती है इसके बाद निकलती है सेकंड रिब. Second, then third, then fourth, then fifth, then sixth, then seventh. So these are the first seven pair of ribs which attach dorsally to the vertebral column and ventrally to the sternum. मैं उसको नाम देता हूँ. This is first pair. This is second. This is third. This is fourth. This is fifth. This is sixth. This is seventh. These seven pairs, first seven pairs, are called true ribs. मतलब first to seven are called true ribs. Why true ribs? Because they attach dorsally to vertebral column and ventrally to sternum. Right? इसलिए they are called as true ribs. So first seven ribs, पहले seven ribs जो है उसे कहते हैं true ribs. Why true ribs? Because they attach dorsally to the vertebral column and ventrally to the sternum. Clear? Right? कैसे अटैच है तो हमें पता है. Ventrally कैसे है? तो हाइलाइन कार्टिलेज से. And dorsally कैसे है? Through the bony part. ये हो गए सेवन. Then उसके बाद जो है that is 8, 9 and 10 ये जो है, right, these are attached not directly to the sternum, these are attached to the seventh ribs indirectly through the hyaline cartilage, through the hyaline cartilage, seventh rib को attach, but कैसे, जैसा कि ये कितना है 8, this is 9 and this is 10. These are attached dorsally to the vertebral column, but it is not directly attached to the sternum. It is attached to the sternum indirectly. Directly नहीं, indirectly through the seventh ribs. इसलिए these 8, 9 and 10, these three pairs are known as false ribs. कौन से 8, 9 and 10 false ribs, because they are connected dorsally to the vertebral column, but they are connected ventrally indirectly. Indirectly, they are connected through seventh pair of ribs. इसलिए false ribs को दूसरा नाम भी है, that is vertebrochondral, vertebrochondral ribs. उसे दूसरा नाम भी क्या है? This is vertebrochondral false ribs. Why false ribs? Because they are connected dorsally to the vertebral column clearly, but it is not connected. It is connected to ventrally to the sternum indirectly through the seventh pair of ribs, through hyaline cartilage. And remaining two are just floating. कैसे है? Floating. That is 11th and 12th. कौन से? This 11th and 12th. These two pairs are called as floating ribs. 11th and 12th. Why floating ribs? Because they are connected only dorsally. Ventrally they are not connected to the sternum. इसलिए they are floating. मतलब they connected dorsally to the vertebral column, but not connected ventrally to sternum. Sternum से connected नहीं, they are just floating, इसलिए उनको कहते हैं floating ribs. So very clear, first 7 pairs connected dorsally and ventrally is their 2 ribs. 8, 9, 10 connected only dorsally and connected ventrally but indirectly through 7 ribs. इसलिए false ribs or vertebrochondral ribs. And 2 pairs, last 2, these are floating. They are connected dorsally but not connected ventrally. They are floating. So these are called as true ribs, false ribs, and floating ribs. False ribs are also called as vertebrochondral ribs. अब इसके बाद बचता है रिब केज. रिब केज क्या है? रिब केज कैसे बनता है? तो रिब केज इज मेड अप ऑफ thoracic vertebrae. कितने? 12 ribs. कितने? 12 pairs, मतलब 24, and single sternal bone together constitute the rib cage. So next, rib cage. कौन बनाता है rib cage? Rib cage is made up of first thoracic vertebrae. Thoracic vertebrae कितने हैं? 12. Then ribs कितने हैं? 24. And then single sternum bone कितना है? तो 1. So these together एक साथ आते हैं. Thoracic vertebrae, ribs and sternum together constitute the rib cage. That is rib cage. So in this way we have completed the axial skeleton, which consists of skull, vertebral column, sternum, and ribs. In the next video, we'll start doing discussion on appendicular skeleton.